kids, and welcome to another week of math. Last week, we were multiplying and dividing decimals using a place value chart and place value discs. We also used the pictorial model, and we used the algorithm. This week, we're going to kind of stick with that a little bit. And we're going to be multiplying and dividing decimals. We're going to add some word problems in there, and we're going to be adding addition and subtraction. So, our learning target for today is I can solve and create single step and multi-step practical problems using place value discs and a place value chart with the problem solving mat. So that means that we're going to be adding, subtracting, and multiplying decimals today with place value discs and the problem solving mat. Let's get ready. This is our problem solving mat. You can see it is split into 4 sections. In the first section, you are writing the question and then restating it into a sentence with a blank. In the second section, we are going to be telling what we know based on the problem. Then you can create an illustration to go with the problem. Finally, it's time to solve. Don't forget to show your work. Let's get started with our first word problem. If you have your place value discs and your place value chart from last week, get those out. You're going to need them. Here is our first problem. Caleb earned $6 for taking out the trash and $8.90 for cleaning the kitchen. How much did he earn all together? Here is my problem solving mat. The question in the problem is, how much did he earn all together? Now, I'm ready to restate the question in a sentence. Caleb earned blank. Now, what do I know? I know for the trash, he earned $6. And for the kitchen, he earned $8.90. Now for the picture. I'm going to show a T for trash plus K for kitchen equals how much he earned altogether. The trash, he earned $6. And for the kitchen, he earned $8.90. Now I'm ready to solve. I'm going to start by labeling my place value chart. I have 6 in the ones and $6. So I'm going to take my place value discs and put 6 ones. I'm going to draw a line because I'm going to be adding another number. In $8.90, I have 8 ones and 9 and 9 tenths. When I count them all up, I have 9 in the tenths place. And now let's count the ones. I see that I have 10 ones, so I can rename them as 110. And then I have 4 ones left over. I know that Caleb earned $14.90. The next question says, the bee colony produced 81 pounds of honey yesterday. Then a bear came by and ate 39 pounds of honey. How much is left? Okay, my question is, how much honey is left? I want to restate that as a sentence. So I'm going to write, there is blank pounds of honey left. What do I know? I know that yesterday the bees produced 81 pounds of honey. And I also know that a bear came and ate 3,900 pounds of honey. Now, let's make an illustration. Because the bear ate them, I know that there was one number, and now I'm going to be taking some away. Let's do an illustration. I'm going to start by putting 81 pounds of honey in my honey pot or my box. And then I'm going to show the bear, and he ate 3,900 pounds. Because he ate them, I'm going to take them away. And I'm trying to figure out how much is left. Now, I'm going to start by labeling my place value chart. My first number is 81 hundredths. So I'm going to put 8 tenths on my place value chart. And 1/100th. Now, I'm going to subtract, so I don't need to make my other number. I see that I have 1/100th, so I'm going to rename 1/10 as 10 hundredths. So now I have 11 hundredths in the hundredths place. Can I take away 9 now? Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I took away 9, and I see that I'm left with 2 hundredths. Now I want to see if I can take away 3, and I can, and I'm left with 4. So there are 42 hundredths pounds left. This problem says the regular price of a meal is $6.75. On Tuesday, the meal is on sale for $1 off the regular price. Sarah bought 5 of these meals on Tuesday. What is the total of these meals? The question is, what is the total of these 5 meals? Now I'm ready to restate my question into a sentence with a blank. The total of the 5 meals is blank. Now I'm ready to write down what I know. I know that the regular price of a meal is $6.75. But on Tuesday, there's a sale for $1 off. I also know that Sarah bought 5 of these meals on a Tuesday. Now, let's get ready to draw a picture. I know that the regular price of the meals is $6.75. I also know that on Tuesday they are $1 off, and Sarah bought 5. So I'm going to figure out what that is. I'm going to start by making $6.75 on my place value chart using 6 ones, 7 tenths, and 5 hundredths. Because the meals are $1 off on Tuesdays, I'm going to take away 1. Because she bought 5 meals, I have to show $5.75 5 times. So first, I need 5 groups of 5 hundredths. Now I need 5 groups of 7 tenths. Now I need 5 groups of 5 ones. Now I'm ready to count and see how many I have. So here I'm making a group of 5 hundredths and renaming that as 1/10. I have another group of hundredths and I rename that as 1/10. And then I have 5 hundredths left over. Now going into the tenths place, I'm going to see if I can make groups of 10 that I can rename as ones. Right, I have 7 tenths left over after I have renamed several groups as ones. Now I'm going to my ones place, and again I'm going to make groups of 10. I'm going to take that group of ones and rename it as 1/10. Here's another group of 10, and I renamed that as 1/10. I can see I have 8 ones and 2 10s. All right, the question reads, Emily bought 2 pounds of grapes at a cost of $2.26 per pound and 3 pounds of potatoes at a cost of $1.10 per pound. What is the total cost of these grapes and potatoes? Let's start with our problem solving math. In the first box, it asks me to write the question. I like to start there. So my question asks, what is the total cost of these grapes and potatoes? Now I need to restate that question into a sentence with a blank. So the total cost is blank. I'm going to fill in that blank with my answer when I finish. Next, I'm going to write what I know. From the word problem, I know that there are 2 pounds of grapes for $2.26 per pound. I also know that there were 3 pounds of potatoes for $1.10 per pound. Let's draw a picture or an illustration of that. Well, I have 2 pounds of grapes plus 3 pounds of potatoes. The grapes, I know, were going to cost me $2.26 per pound, and the potatoes, I know, were going to cost me $1.10 per pound. Now I'm going to solve using my place value chart on the next couple of slides. So let's start with our grapes. We know that the grapes are going to cost us $2.26 per pound. So let's use our place value discs to show $2.26. But because we're looking at 2 pounds, I need to do $2.26 again. Now I am ready to start in my hundredths place to see if there are any groups of 10 that I can make. And look, I have one group of 10. I am going to rename my group of 10 hundredths as 1/10. Now I see that I have 2 hundredths left over. Now I'm moving over to my tenths place. I see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cannot make a group of 10 tenths because I only have 5. So I'm going to now move over to my ones place, and I see I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ones. I cannot forget to bring my decimal points down. So the total cost for 2 pounds of grapes at $2.26 per pound is $4.52. I can't stop there though, because I want to know the total cost with grapes and potatoes. So let's look at our potatoes next. The cost for a pound of potatoes was $1.10. So let's show that with my place value discs. I can't stop there though, because I want to know what the total is for 3 pounds of potatoes. So there's 1 pound, here's another pound, here's another pound of potatoes. I can look in my hundredths place and see that I have 0 hundredths, I have 3 tenths, and I have 3 ones. So the total cost for 3 pounds of potatoes is $3.30. Finally, I need to figure out the total cost. So let's do that. Now, for grapes were going to cost me $4.52. Potatoes are going to cost me $3.30. I'm going to use my place value disc to create both of those numbers. So I have 4.52 hundredths, and I have 3 3/10. Now I'm ready to add them together. Let's go over to my hundredths place. Looking at both of these, how many hundredths do I have in the hundredths place altogether? 1, 2, 2. How many tenths do I have altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8. And how many ones do I have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So the total cost of 2 pounds of grapes and 3 pounds of potatoes is $7.82. Let's move on to practice question number 2. Tom has a goal of running 50 miles this week in preparation for a marathon. He recorded the miles he ran each day in the table. On Monday, he ran 12.3 miles. On Wednesday, he ran 13.4 miles. On Friday, he ran 11.8 miles. Tom plans to finish his 50 miles on Saturday. Based on the numbers on the table, how many miles must Tom run to meet his goal? Here again is my problem-solving math. Let's fill it in. So my question is, how many miles must Tom run on Saturday to meet his goal? In order to restate that, I'm going to say Tom must run blank miles. What do I know? I know that Tom wants to run 50 miles. I know that he ran 12.3 miles on Monday. On Wednesday, he ran 13.4 miles. On Friday, he ran 11.8 miles. And I also know that he's going to run again on Saturday. Let's draw a picture. So I have the miles for Monday, plus the miles for Wednesday, plus the miles for Friday, plus the miles for Saturday. I don't know why it says P. But they're all going to equal up to 50 miles. Monday, again, he ran 12.3 miles. Wednesday, he ran 13.4 miles. Friday, he ran 11.8 miles. And Saturday, we don't know. So let's get ready to solve. Here again is my place value chart. And I am going to start by putting my numbers for the miles that he ran on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have 12.3 miles for Monday, 13.4 miles for Wednesday, and 11.8 miles for Friday. Again, we don't know Saturday yet. That's what we're trying to figure out. So let's create our numbers using our place value discs. There's Monday. I have 1 10, 2 1s, and 3 tenths. For Wednesday, I have 1 10, 3 1s, and 4 tenths. And for Friday, I have 1 10, 1 1, and 8 tenths. Now let's start in the tenths place to see if we can make a group of 10 tenths. And there we go. I have a group of 10 tenths. I'm going to rename that as 1 1 because 10 tenths is equal to 1 1. Now I look and I see I have 5 left in the tenths place. Now I'm going to move to the ones place. I'm going to count to see if I can make a group of 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I cannot make a group of 10 ones, so I just have 7. 7 ones. There's nothing I need to rename there. And finally, I'm going to go over to the tens place, and I can see that I have 1, 2, 3. So all together, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tom ran 37 and 5 tenths miles. My problem says that his goal is to run 50 miles. I know that he's already ran 37 and 5 tenths miles. So now I need to figure out how much he needs to run on Saturday. And to do that, I'm going to subtract. Because 50 is larger than 37 and 5 tenths, I am going to fill that in. Now, because I'm subtracting and I'm taking numbers away, I don't have to fill in the 37 and 5 tenths. I don't need to put that on my place value chart because I'm taking it away from what's already there. So let's start with 5 tenths. I have 0 ones and I have 0 tenths. Now, again, I'm taking away 37 and 5 tenths. So I need to start all the way to the right in the tenths place. But I don't have any tenths. So if I have 0 tenths, can I take away 5? No, it's not enough. So I'm going to go over to the ones place to see if I have a 1 that I can rename as 10 tenths. But look at my ones place. I don't have anything. I'm going to go over to my tens place to see if I have a 10 that I can rename as 10 ones. And look, I do. So I'm going to take that 10, I'm going to rename him as 10 ones. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm going to take one of those ones and rename it as 10 tenths. So now I have enough that I can subtract 5 in the tenths place. Let's subtract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what do I notice? I notice that I have 5 tenths left over. Now let's move over to the ones place where I need to subtract 7. Let's see if I have 7 that I can subtract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do, and I have 2 place value discs that are remaining. Finally, in my tens place, I need to subtract 3. Let's see if I have enough. 1, 2, 3. I do have enough, and I have 1 10 left over. Let me not forget my decimal point. So on Saturday, Tom needs to run 12 and 5/10 miles, or 12 and a half miles on Saturday, so that he can meet his goal of 50 miles for the week. I know you did an awesome job with that. So now go back over to the learning pad so you can get your practice set questions so that you can answer those. Then come back to the video so we can go over the answers. All right, the first question says, the table shows the weights of Caden's 3 cats. Hannah, 7.5 pounds. Gary, 3 and 4/10 pounds. Snowball, 8 and 6/10 pounds. What is the difference between the combined weight of Hannah and Gary and the weight of Snowball? And your answer is 2 and 3/10 pounds. Question number 2 says, Alicia wants to buy a camera that costs $228, including tax. She saved $4.75 each week for the past 8 weeks. How much more money does Alicia need to purchase the camera? She needs $190 more. The next one says, the cost for a movie ticket is $5.50. Soft drinks cost $1.25 each. What is the total cost for 13 people to each purchase a movie ticket and a soft drink? And the answer is $87.75. And finally, Miss Collins bought 2 CDs for $14.55 each and 3 DVDs for $10.39 each. These prices include tax. She gave the cashier $65. How much change should Miss Collins receive? And she should receive $4.73 back. How did you do? Good. Well, fifth graders, that's all for today. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson and that you learned a little something about solving practical single-step and multi-step problems. Now, if you remember, our SLO or our learning target said that you're going to also be creating problems. So I want you to use this QR code here, this one right here, and I want you to scan it and head on over to Padlet and leave a word problem so that other fifth graders can solve it and so that I can solve it and to see what you come up with. Can't wait to check that out. Bye.